Jeshua, you are the midwives of the new. Dear friends, I am Jeshua. I greet you all as loved ones, as kindred spirits, and as teachers. I no longer speak to you as students, I speak to you in your maturity, your inner strength. This is present in each one of you and is ready to blossom forth, to express itself in this earthly reality that has great need of new inspiration and leadership from the heart. I turn to you, because your soul is awake. You all have a connection with the flow of your soul, although I know this connection is sometimes obscured by old fears, by confusion and illusions that are so plentiful on earth. I speak to you again about your strength, the budding teacher that lives within you. The time has now come here on earth to manifest the energy of that teacher and to allow your voice to be heard. This is the time. Although a tiny part of you feels that the time is never sufficiently ripe, that there is always much to do in the area of self-healing and the overcoming of old fears, and to some extent you are right. Of course, it is extremely important that you keep an eye on the part of you that is still in the shadow, that which is still afraid to appear in the light, and cannot as yet be embraced by your light and love. In every human being are old parts, child parts, which have been neglected. There are fears and negative thoughts that often affect you without your knowing why. But there is also something mature in you that is awake, and that is the voice of your soul. And the reason I say this to you is that I think you often remain in the shadow of your own greatness. I want to emphasize that you can be proud of what you have already achieved inwardly. As a soul, you certainly are not here for the first time, and in all those lives you have gathered experience and wisdom. But it is in this life when all those different aspects of yourself culminate in a concentrated experience, as in a flowering plant, whose bud is ready to burst open. Old layers of understanding, wisdom, and experience now want to come forth, and just at this moment in history, because this moment is a transition period here on earth. Humanity is slowly, but surely, making the transition to a heart-based consciousness. This is a big event on earth. A new birth on a collective level, and you are part of that transition. You are forerunners, leaders in the field of the new consciousness. However, there is a dynamic at work in all growth processes that does not happen in a straight line. There are peaks and valleys, waves that ebb and flow in the process of this new birth. Your souls have been called upon to support this process and to move along on the waves of change that are part of the birth of this new reality, and this process will not always be easy for you. You can be certain that the old vested interests that want to hold on to their power, that hold on to their position, because of fear of the new, will not let go readily. But it is not your duty to fight against them, it is merely your task to go along with the rhythm of your own soul, your own inspiration, your own unique insights that you bring here. And for that there is sufficient opportunity in your lives. Your souls wanted this process to happen and have created the conditions in which it is finally possible. I might describe the result as being fully who you are in your heart and your soul, which is why it is so important for you to respond to the call of your soul. The time is ripe for you to do so, and that also fulfills your soul's plan. You are midwives for the new. At the birth of a baby, the midwife is tremendously important. She makes the difference between a possibly traumatic birth, one surrounded by pain and fright, or a smooth birth that is relatively easy. I say relatively easy, because each new birth has unforeseen consequences. You see that all around you. There is a lot of confusion on earth, there is pain and suffering, terror and despair. But you need to concentrate on your own piece of the puzzle that you came here to contribute to the overall picture. That is your task, your mission, and to be able to accomplish that mission you need to dare to believe in yourself. So when I tell you that you are a teacher, a guide, feel in your heart if you can hear the truth of what I say. Try to understand and accept that truth in yourself. Feel what these words mean for you. I am a teacher, I am a guide. Some of you will feel uncertainty at these words, a feeling of, I'm not ready, I can't do it, I don't know, or I'm not welcome on earth. Old fears can come up that have to do with being rejected, punished, or even killed for spreading your light. Still, I ask you to hold on to these words, to the thought, I am a teacher, so you can feel and experience that there is a place for you. Sense that the reality of Earth says yes to you. When I ask you to embrace that teaching task, see it before you as an energy, a color, a vibration, a feeling, or a symbol. Let something tangible appear before you and allow that to flow through your aura. Feel what you have come here to contribute, what your own strength is that can help to renew the world. You are safe on Earth just as things are, so hide yourself no longer. And when old fears arise in your life, uncertainty or confusion, look at them with the eye of a teacher with a heart full of compassion. Have understanding for yourself, which is the quickest way to dissipate the shadows. It is not by pushing them away, or by denying them, and not by working at it, in the sense that you will get rid of them through some magic method, but by really looking with love at the shadows in yourself. Of course you have fears and doubts and uncertainties. You are a human being just like all other people. But if the fears are allowed to be there, if your heart is so all-encompassing that those dark places are allowed to be, then you are an enlightened human being. And an enlightened human being is not a perfect human being, they do not wait for perfection in themselves. An enlightened human being smiles at themselves, and sees their own quirks, and accepts them. An enlightened human being does not expect to stand above other people, they know they are as human as everyone else, and they accept being human. And it is by the light of acceptance that everything appears differently. Then happiness arises, cheerfulness and lightheartedness. Also, you then do not condemn other people so quickly. From that deep human space which you create from yourself toward yourself, the contact you have with this world and with other people becomes very different. You no longer need to go searching for change and improvement. You let others be in the same way you allow yourself to be. You see that there is imperfection in all, brokenness in all, yet so much that is good and valuable. Every person carries in their heart a unique puzzle piece, something that contributes to the whole, something that is unique to that person. That is the spark, the starlight, the divine spark in every single human being. You are here on Earth to allow that spark in yourself to now stand in full daylight, and with that spark, to touch and activate the spark in other people. This is the power you are searching for. Coming into your strength means you allow your own unique power, the power that comes directly from your soul, to flow so deeply through you that it touches the earth. The power of your whole being flows to the earth. And it is from that grounding that you say yes to life, to the people around you, and what is most difficult, you say yes to yourself and to all that lies within you. What it means to come into your strength is to become a human being who is all in one piece, who is whole. Yes, this is who I am, with all my contradictions, my small-mindedness, and with all my abilities and talents developed as a result of many lives. The unique gold in me. You no longer have to feel ashamed of yourself, which is something each of you has been taught to feel, taught by the traditions of upbringing, and certainly by the religious traditions, in which self-reproach was of paramount importance. It is especially to you to whom I speak, you, who are now attracted to spirituality, and who were in previous lives, and who are still affected by those negative traditions of self-reproach. You were taught to consider your natural self to be sinful, and that natural self was something you were supposed to get rid of as quickly as possible. Embrace your earthly spirituality, which is filled with love toward being human, which celebrates life on earth, with its the ups and downs, with all its contradictions, and with the duality that is here. I, therefore, call upon you now to quite deliberately descend with your attention into your abdomen, and to be present there by becoming aware of your breath as it flows in and out of your abdomen. I ask you, do you accept the Christ light into your abdomen? Is it allowed to move through you? Is it allowed to be there? And realize that when I refer to the Christ light, the Christ energy, that you recognize you are that, too. We are one in that energy, a single loving field. And I ask you whether you want to take your place in that field. And you need only say yes if that is what you feel. When you begin to resonate with this field, things are attracted to you in your everyday life. You do not need to strive for them so deliberately. There is a natural resonance if you say yes to yourself and to your own power, which is a gentle power that does not insist or push or that wants to change things forcefully. It is allowed to flow smoothly, and, in some sense, it should flow smoothly and with suppleness, or it will not flow at all. It is the female aspect of the new consciousness, the new energy. You move along in that flow, and not so much from trying with your thinking, and from wanting to change things. You simply sense where your soul wants to take you. In your daily life, you align your choices with your feelings. And for that you have need of the male energy. The male energy cuts through the resistance, makes choices, says yes or no to what you encounter in life. Your female energy attunes itself to your soul, to the deep inspiration that comes from within, while your male energy is there to support and protect you. It makes sure that you are not distracted or tempted by external voices. I ask you, therefore, to now experience the female energy in yourself as an energy that is both in your heart as well as in your abdomen. Maybe you are familiar with the symbol of the number 8 lying flat in its side, the lemniscate, where the energy flows ever together through the two circles. Imagine that your heart and your abdomen are in that relationship with each other. The female energy flows from your heart to your abdomen, and back again. Feel how there dwells in you a deep knowing. A knowing that is both heavenly and earthly. When the earthly part flows up from the abdomen to the heart, it acquires new inspiration, ideas, and plans. Broad perspectives are able to arise. And when the power of the heart flows down into the abdomen, you can feel what is pertinent for this moment, what it is that can be done now, what is grounded, realistic, and wise. Your abdomen is the main seat of grounding in the now. This integrated voice, from the merging of heart and abdomen, is something you can feel only in the silence when you are being intimate with yourself without the voice from outside. Enter into that silent space within yourself. You need that space, that silence, otherwise you will not be living from your soul. Then imagine that your male energy comes from behind to surround you, to surround this figure 8. It forms a shield in the manner of a knight, who allows you to receive clear and precise information from your heart and abdomen. The male energy acts as a buffer between you and the outside world. A buffer that filters out by accurately sensing what is good for you, and what is not, what feeds your inner voice, and helps you arrive in your inner space, and what does not. The male energy is discerning and wise. It knows the world. The male energy is experienced, and not naive about the situation in this world. He knows how to protect the inner woman, and can sometimes be very clear at keeping distance, or leaving, or saying no. And the male energy does everything in honor of the female energy. It is this sanctuary that he guards. Take enough time to feel, very clearly, the presence of the male knight in your energy field. Or if you do not sense him clearly, invite him to reveal himself. He is part of you and is not something that comes from outside. The male part belongs to you, just as does the female part. I ask you to take both energies very seriously. They each have their own place and their own function, and they cannot go forward without each other. I greet you all. We are connected in a field, and you can always rely on this connection. You are not alone. Thank you very much. Archangel Jophiel, the sweetness of beauty. Beloveds, I am Archangel Jophiel, star angel of beauty, angel of the beauty of you. For did you not know that we are connected? For when you show the beauty of who you are, it enhances the beauty of my energy. Now let us sit together in the middle of the tree of life and tie for it, which is also the sacred heart space. And there is beauty and sweetness, is there not? And there is beauty in every cell of your essence. You were designed as such with your cooperation and your doing. You were designed to be able to open up and allow the beauty within to radiate outwards. Are there times when you wonder, is there really beauty within me, Jophiel? I don't always feel beautiful. And sometimes I look at myself and I find all the things that are in need of improvement or healing. And I say to you, there is a beauty in no matter how you view yourself. I am asking you now to view yourself from a different lens, to see the shining brightness that is coming from your crown. To see the compassion, the beauty of compassion, that is coming from your heart. The caring and what your hands do for so many. Oh, I see you, I know what you do. And the beauty of your physical self. Know that if you focus on the beauty, this is a way to heal. Now can you find beauty in that which you may consider not beautiful? Perhaps things that are happening in the world, and you say, well, where is the beauty in that? That is why we are here tonight, is it not? To shift, to change. But no beauty is found everywhere. When a mother calls out for help, and there is no one to answer that call, when you have compassion, and you send hope, and you see a beautiful flower forming. The beauty that you are witnessing is being sent to that young mother. Beauty has a power greater than you really have ever thought about. That is why the world has so much beauty, and why nature especially has beauty for you to look at, to envelop yourself in, to share with others. So I leave you with these thoughts, beloved. Know that if you find the beauty in a flower, or in the smile of a child, or in the wrinkles on your face, you are bringing beauty into consciousness. And that is radiating to all who need some beauty in their lives. So thank you. I leave you with the beauty of these thoughts. Farewell. The 90 Pleiadian Collective may hold immense potential. We are all delighted to be here with you now, and we thank you for your question. It couldn't have come at a better moment. The month of May holds immense potential for profound shifts in your reality. Significant changes are on the horizon, with governmental institutions poised to reveal groundbreaking data concerning the existence of extraterrestrial life and its impact on your planet. New official documents will soon be released, providing evidence of ancient extraterrestrial civilizations on Earth, and their peaceful interactions with human beings, even collaborating for the betterment of all. As this information is unveiled, humanity will come to a deeper understanding of extraterrestrial contact, acknowledging that such encounters have occurred for millennia. This revelation marks the beginning of a paradigm shift in human consciousness, altering the course of history as you know it. True contact with extraterrestrial beings can only occur once enough individuals have integrated this information and become comfortable with the idea. Although contact is ongoing, it often occurs on a smaller scale. If you desire to experience such contact, you can call upon Pleiadian ships in your vicinity. You possess the power and the right to initiate this connection. By attuning to our frequency and stating your intentions aloud, you can set up communication. Please don't worry, this connection transcends time and space, occurring instantaneously through telepathic means. The month of May heralds the unfolding of these events, along with the dissemination of abundant information for your planet's awakening. The Gateway Process documentation has already provided substantial insights, yet the question remains, is humanity truly prepared for this revelation? Set your intentions, release them into the universe, and understand that you are the architects of this reality. Prepare to embrace a new paradigm, rewrite history, and reunite with those who have never truly left your side. Expand your consciousness and relinquish the falsehoods born of fear. If you are reading this message, it is because you are among those who have followed your intuition, steadfast in your belief in extraterrestrial life. You have always known, deep down, that life exists beyond Earth's borders, unafraid to confront this truth. Your unwavering faith has paved the way for mass enlightenment. Continue to believe, focus on your intentions, and sense our presence. Manifest our existence into your physical reality, for it is not only possible, but already unfolding. We are here, and we love you endlessly. sorceryofflight.com. The other videos are in the English video playlist. Help me spread the light, click like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.